going to play a different character entirely. And then some Rannos are staying the same. I know Jirai has talked about, like, Ranno feels good, just different. And then all the Krags are like, oh my god, I'm just doing it again.
Yeah. Now, Ranno it seems to have a higher hit rate with among Rivals players. Rivals 1 to Rivals 2 players with like Lucius and Jirai and now Codek as well. Just like sticking with it because what they gave him is just, it's a different axis, but the same general structure.
It's the same vibe, yeah. And it's not the uncanny valley of the, Clarin, who's trying to do a lot of the same things, but her sword straight up has different hitboxes now. And
completely different.
But that's why I've seen a lot of other people are like, I never played Clarin in 1, and now I always play her in 2. So I think it's a good sign. It's just things are a little different now. Oh, it doesn't get the up strong. You gotta wait. You gotta wait.
Yeah, especially on these platforms. It's almost worth playing the tech chase scenario on the platform with something like a down strong. I am a huge fan of Ranno's new down strong, by the way. I think that move is insane. The forward tilt doesn't connect, and Skyjay gets a chance to rock that forward strong.
And doesn't time the air dodge. We're going to get that not quite off the top. One more. No.
I know Skyjay is a big proponent of using empowered forward strong as a tech chase opportunity.
It's so good.
It very much is.
I like the wait for the bubble. I like the wait for the bubble.
Always got to recognize a huge nair there, looking for another forward strong. Want to see some sort of edge guard there, but Skyjay just playing a little bit too patient. Get the up air out of disadvantage, closes down the stock of Codek and Skyjay in a 2 stocks a game.
I know that up air kills very consistently. I'm surprised it killed at like 120 that low below the stage.
Yeah.
Let's see.
That sweet spot on the empowered bow can go so hard.
Yeah, if you're able to parry that side B, it goes from being one of the best moves in the game to being one of the worst. Fleet's just like, oh my god, I love this move. And then it gets parried. It's like, I hate playing against this move.
Yeah, it's like, this is what I'm doing to people? Oh my god. No, especially with the later parry timing, it can make it a little more committal.
Yeah. There's something going on with Codek's timings right now, because that's now 2 different strongs that have just like barely missed, where it's either a spacing or a timing thing, probably a little of both.
Oh, this is huge combo opportunities. Seeing the float spent? No, just going for the double forward air.
I feel like a nair at the end could have worked, but maybe it was not. It's stronger, it'll get the kill, but it's not as consistent at hitting.
Right. Skyjay wants to find these like scraps at a disadvantage. Always playing for huge swings on pawn, getting hit. The forward strong tech chase though sees the tech roll in and just lets it rock. She never misses.
No. She tells you many times.
Yeah. She lets you know.
Yeah. Something Cake actually described to me yesterday is, the forward air.
Right.
Fleet's forward air is a phenomenal move. And he's like, yeah, I treat it like Melee Fox Drill, except I can float out of it and it's in front of me disjointed. I'm like, that's disgusting, and you're actually right. I see it.
Yeah.
I see the vision.
Yeah, functionally giving a character with a float that drill nair mix-up that Skyjay's been flexing a couple times now, landing on Codek's block.
Good parry again. Now, if you're used to Rivals 1, there's a lot of people who are like, parry doesn't feel as good. It's because it's slower.
It is, yeah.
But I've noticed at least that parry seems to be a lot more potent now because, 1, you have way more invincibility frames with it, so your punishes are better. And 2, oh, wait, let me shut up. We're about to see some magic here.
Oh, another of those four songs. The pop is online. Back air pop. Oh, but sent straight up. Has to take a snack in order to recharge that, the empowered bow. Removing bubble was huge there from Skyjay, just trying to reorganize it and disjoint all of Ranno's recovery routes, forcing into one linear path that gets caught by the back air. Wasn't guaranteed to close out the stock, but it did so anyway. The back air to shut down all of these recovery attempts from Codek to take game 1.
Yeah, I thought absolutely we were about to see like the final rinse and repeat, one more edge guard. There was no purple. I thought we were going right to the corner, but must have been just slightly off base on that one. Okay, we're running it right back though. We're at Godai Delta.
To go off what you were saying a little earlier though, wisely though, like parry is immensely effective despite being a little slower, especially at dealing with heavy projectile characters. You have your air dodge, you have everything. You're not able to snap to ledge. The forward air, no spike.
Okay, we're getting back.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. The one thing about parry, even though it's slower, is that now people are playing around shield, and it feels like parry is coming back online as being an okay option, whereas in Rivals 1, parry straight up became bad at high-level play, because it was always whiff punished, it was always baited, and now that people are trying to play around a shield, you can suddenly drop shield parry, you can run up, it feels like it's getting hit a little bit more.
Yeah, on top of it's made appropriate changes for mid-level players. No, mid-level play, like parry became such like a panic button that people would get caught by and it would feel unjustified. Now with it being a lot slower, you can hit the startup frames so much more reliably, forcing parry to be used with intent.
Yes. It's not just the I don't think you've got the right pressure right now.
Yeah.
Because that's honestly, I'll straight up say, when I'm playing someone, I'm like, you're moving a little slow. I'm just going to start mashing parry. That doesn't work as much. I'm getting hit out of it, as I probably should be.
Yeah, and against projectile characters, that intent does come with a lot more focus because you do have to time the projectiles, but it comes with, as you're saying, the extra invincibility means you can get in on fleet if you find a parry just almost instantaneously, especially with a fast character like Ranno. Like to see Codek flex a lot of that speed very quickly to hit fall back air, looking to bounce some needles off the bubble. This juggle continues to go, looking to catch the landing jabs, get no follow-up except for one of those back airs. Are we going to go off stage? No, we're just going to charge up some needles.
One of the things I've seen in some new Ranno's lament is Ranno doesn't kill off the top super well when he has to jump up at you. His up air is not a kill move. It's just, unless you are super high up, crazy high percent. His up air is mainly just the juggle. He's got to get you in front for that forward air, out and back for the back air. So if you're able to juggle in that kind of way, it's going to work. All right, evens up the stocks, but percent's very high right now.
116, but the biggest thing about Fleet is that she can play extremely evasive, something that Skyjay has flexed out quite a bit. Another forward air to try and mix up the DI, but still surviving here as Skyjay. We float all the way back.
Oh my god, goes to the ledge! And I love that Codek's been using that new ledge get-up special.
It's great.
Because it covers ledge for a while, and it has that bubble out in case you get that counter hit. Because Ranno's are going to be able to convert off of their opponent being in the bubble, and everyone else ends up hitting the Ranno into the bubble and being like, well, crap, I don't have this labbed out rat.
Right.
Sure, you know, a year down the line, that's going to be easy stuff, but wait. We get a back air out? No, we go for the forward air instead. Just one more. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. We're going to a game 3. And this is what I love to see, the top players from Ult, the top players from Rivals running it right at each other. It's like the crew battle from yesterday.
Yeah, it was a great time.
Oh my god, and I'm no shade to the folks who had to drop. I'm so happy that we got a slight change in roster. Yes. That went from being like, oh, I'm worried about a Rivals blowout to I literally had a side bet on that. And I was like, I need to get 1-to-1 odds now. I gave you 2-to-1 odds before. Guess what? I still made money.
Nice.
There we go.
No, anyway. I'm big into seeing the crossover because of course we see a lot of players that are super into Rivals and they're adjusting to things like shield and playing around shield grab timings and spacing versus players that are so good at other platform fighters getting a chance to find mechanics that they enjoy in Rivals 1 and the best in Rivals 2. And the best thing about it is the overlap seems to be so seamless. There's things that every platform fighter background will enjoy about Rivals 2.
I think the big thing for that is that there's so many movement options. Like, if there's a unique movement option in your game, there's a very, very high likelihood it's in Rivals 2, plus all the Rivals stuff. One of the things that it's just my favorite part in any platform fighter is, like, in the beginning of NASB or, like, the multiversus beta or anything has been, like, watching all of the games, try to duke it out, see who's coming out on top.
Right.
And the fact that we're just getting that in my favorite game series is just like, oh, this is perfect.
Yeah.
Like, it's just in Rivals now, too. Amazing. Love it.
All right, the forward comes down, back throw, but the DI in on the back throw is going to net for a huge conversion here. Trying to catch that landing, but that's where the Fleet forward there comes in.
The forward air. Fleet's not going to die at that percent, but is able to get back. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, I think the crew battle I want to see the most right now is Rivals 1 versus Purple Ball. So we're going to see. Okay.
Ooh, missing the ledge. Are we going to see an edge guard?
It feels ignorant, but Fleet's dash attack at ledge is so good.
It is.
It's active for so long. If you're not sure about hitting the edge guard, but you don't think they're going to be able to sweet spot, just let it rip. Worst case scenario, you've reset the situation, and you're going to go at a much stronger edge guard afterwards.
Always better to be wrong early and hold position than to be wrong late.
Or just be overcommittal.
Yeah. Oh, the mistech on the platform is huge there for Skyjay.
Skyjay with a lead, but it's very tenuous. 121. Fleets really light, could die at any moment.
But we've also seen Codek struggle to close out stocks time and time again. The DI on forward air has been great, and as you mentioned earlier, up air not as much of a kill move.
Why? Just down smash. Oh no.
Ranno down strong is so good. Please use it.
It was already good, and it's even better now.
Oh, these forward airs are just, all this chip damage is starting to really max out, and there's that elongated invulnerability just down tilting again, though.
There's the, no!
All right, he down strong again, tries for a parry. There's the needle fair and the extra pop for good measure in the blast zone.
I thought that the wind's chime was about to save her.
Yeah, a little bit. There's a dash attack, tries to mix up with a dash grab, and there's a big one. Reaction tech chase, going for just for the jabs in the setup. This is damage wisely.
Oh, we are so even right now. We're at 60. Can I get a 70? No. Ooh, we get the grab break.
Hadn't gone for that before, but every player that you know is going to be setting up for that special break. The up strong, missing the second one.
Oh no, that's it. Oh, I thought we were going to get that back air out. Huge slingshot.
We slingshot straight in, looking for that extra pressure, letting Nair rock in order to intercept the arrow. Needle, 1-2, no down tilt on the follow-up. Instead, we get a down throw. Go no deck chase either.
I would love to see a back throw, get that mix-up, go into the up strong. We've gotten down throw every time. This ain't melee chic.
Yeah. Gotta really represent these platforms. They're such a good height for Ranno and all of his complicated. The tech roll in the stuff, but the up strong misses.
It's not gonna hit.
We're going back and forth. High poison stacks here. Do we gamble it all on a side B? No, we are just taking the back throw into the bubble.
Bubble saves. Say the bubble either saves or, okay, Fleet's been going to ledge almost every time, but it's very hard to punish because that's got a big hitbox on it if you miss.
Clipped by the forward air. Has to spawn the bubble. I love
that. That's it.
Skyjay. It's gotta be it. You gotta close out the stock here. You miss. Oh, the pop from the wind chime.
Not yet.
Playing around bubble as much as Codek can. He's going to find his way back to stage for the back airing. That's going to do it.
Wow, what a phenomenal end to the game. Look at the relief on Skyjay's face. Dude, I need to stop saying that's it.
I
know
hard.
when it is it in a lot of games. This game is too new for me to be like, yes, this is the guaranteed kill, because clearly I have messed this up multiple times in that one set now.
Welcome to Top 64, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, that was like the second set. Oh my god. This isn't even top 32 yet, and we have Skyjay versus Codek.
I want to see the very
that may be top 32, but this is not even top 16. Let's call it there.
It's definitely not top 16. What I love about positions like this is Skyjay comes from a very ultimate heavy background. What Ultimate really teaches, and something that Rivals players especially are going to slowly adapt to as this game gets more integrated with the greater platform fighter scene, is how to deal with patience on the ledge. Skyjay is, we're going to have to zoom in on him.
All right.
He is never, he is never committing. He is always just staying close to the ground, holding steady, looking for forward strongs, looking for that big finishing move. Your pen's not on.
It's all right. I'm just trying to draw a smiley face anyways.
He's always staying close to the ground and making sure that everything is slowly funneling into him. Oh, my God.
That it zoomed out as I was trying to say this. This is all my fault.
It's always funneling into him.
Yes.
So the fact that Codek would take these long time with the bubble, would adjust it, would try and play heavy movement. There was no amount of let me slow down,